你别笑。Watch your nose.
S.
Hello everyone.
Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, The Cat and the Light Bulb. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. It was a quiet evening in the house, the kind of evening where everything felt calm and peaceful. The soft hum of the refrigerator was the only sound in the background, and the dim glow of the lamps in the living room added to the cozy atmosphere. But one little creature, a playful and curious cat named Whiskers, had just discovered something that would turn the night into an exciting adventure. Whiskers had always been fascinated by the little things in the house. He was a curious cat, always looking for something new to investigate. He had already pounced on the curtains a few minutes ago, and now his eyes were locked onto the new source of intrigue. There, high up on the ceiling, was a light bulb. It wasn't just any light bulb, though. Tonight, it flickered in a way it never had before, casting strange, dancing shadows across the walls. Whiskers' tail flicked back and forth as his eyes narrowed in on the glowing orb. He had to figure out what it was. With a sudden burst of energy, Whiskers jumped onto the couch, then leapt up onto the windowsill to get a closer look. He sat there, staring up at the light, completely mesmerized. The light bulb seemed to pulse and flicker in a way that made it even more mysterious. Whiskers tilted his head, his little ears perked up in curiosity. What was it? Why was it glowing so brightly? As Whiskers sat there contemplating the light bulb, something even stranger happened. The light began to flicker faster. It seemed like the light was playing with him. Whiskers, ever the playful cat, wasn't one to back down from a challenge. He took a few steps forward, his little paws patting softly on the windowsill, and suddenly, the light flickered again, as if it was teasing him. Without a second thought, Whiskers jumped off the windowsill, landing on the floor with a soft thud. He began to circle the room, his eyes glued to the light bulb. Every time the light flickered or changed brightness, Whiskers would dart towards it, pawing at the air, trying to catch the mysterious glow. But no matter how fast he was, the light always seemed just out of reach. It was like a game that the light bulb was winning. Whiskers dashed from corner to corner, his little paws skittering across the floor. He leapt up on the couch, then jumped off again, chasing the flickering light as if it were some sort of elusive prey. His tail swished and swirled in excitement, and his little body bounced with each leap. His eyes were wide with wonder, completely absorbed in this strange, glowing game. For what felt like hours, Whiskers continued his chase. He darted across the room, under the coffee table, and even tried jumping up on the shelves to get closer to the source of the mysterious light. But every time he thought he was close, the light would change its position, moving higher or lower, teasing him even more. It was as if the light bulb was laughing at him in its own way, enjoying the little game they had created together. Eventually, Whiskers began to tire. His little paws were sore from all the jumping and running, and his eyes were starting to droop. But just as he was about to give up, something wonderful happened. The light bulb flickered one last time, and then it went out completely. The room was suddenly bathed in darkness, and Whiskers froze. For a moment, he didn't know what to do. The thing that had been so fascinating, so elusive, was now completely still. But then, something magical happened. From the shadows, a small, soft sound came from the light bulb. Whiskers blinked and perked up his ears. The light bulb flickered back on, but this time, it wasn't teasing him. It was as if it was acknowledging his persistence, rewarding him for his playful spirit. The soft glow of the bulb was warm and steady, and Whiskers, now tired but satisfied, slowly walked over to the base of the lamp and sat down. He gazed up at the light, no longer chasing it, but simply enjoying the glow. The light was no longer a mystery to him. It was just another part of his world, a world filled with adventures, curiosity, and most importantly, the joy of the chase. With a soft purr, Whiskers curled up on the floor and drifted off to sleep, content in the knowledge that he had made the light bulb his own in his own special way. And from that night on, every time the light bulb flickered, Whiskers would look up with a mischievous glint in his eyes, as if to say, "I know your secret now."